Raz, dwa, raz, dwa. Okej. Można zaczynać. Kurczę, wyłączyłem sobie telefon. Jeszcze moment, jeszcze moment. Okej, tu już działa. Czat działa. Już przesyłam. To jest ten. Proszę bardzo. No to nic. Wystarczy teraz uruchomić grę. Gdzie ona jest? Gry can follows. Widzę, że coś z czatem jest. Nie halo. Kurczę, jeszcze chwila. Dobra, muszę go usunąć, tego czata, bo to szkoda się tylko męczyć. Czat, usuń czat, ok. No i wracamy. Ok, to możemy zaczynać. Kontynuuj. A jak słychać mnie? Dobrze mnie słychać w ogóle? Zobacz się z alieną. Co my tu mamy? Muszę zobaczyć się z alieną. Ciekawe, gdzie jest teraz. Alfred pożałuje tego, co powiedział. I Tom nalega, bym ukończył mój wspornik. Dokończ pracę teraz. No to dokończymy to. Jak już tu jesteśmy.
Time to get this done.
Ach, nie trafiłem. Zagłośniony jest mikrofon?
This could be better. Somehow I can't focus today. And the face still isn't right. I can never get the face right. I'm done for now. I just can't stand looking at it anymore. Ah, damn.
Watch your tongue.
I will. Damn. I need to get much better at this.
Dobrze, co my tu jeszcze mamy? Tu jest do krypty, szczelina, gniazdo os, nieokończony wspornik, tympanon i Jonathan. Chodźmy do tego, do Jonathana.
Hey, little brother.
Mów o opiekowaniu się nim, zrób minę, zabawmy się. Zróbmy minę.
Come on, let's have fun.
Oh, you can't do that.
Oh, I can.
Tom and Philip said you can't. You have to work.
I know what they said. I was there, you know.
Wyjaśnij, że w niepracowaniu nie ma nic złego.
Philip and Tom won't mind if we take a break. Sometimes people say one thing and mean another thing. Either he's stopped listening or he's thinking about it. I hope you appreciate that I look out for you.
I ate a beetle.
Don't tell Philip, all right? It's our secret. Everything all right, Jonathan?
Dobra, możemy iść. Zerknijmy, co jest z tym gniazdem os. Nie było go tu kilka dni temu. Okej. Zostanie umieszczony nad wejściem. Tympanon.
The tree of life. When I was small, I wanted something with animals. I tried to make it look like no other tree, more like a thought. I like it, but nobody recognizes that it's supposed to be a tree. Well, Tom says it's done, and he won't let me do another one.
Szczelina? Ta szczelina wciąż się tu pojawia. A zerknijmy na tej szczeliny.
The wall is already coming apart, and Alfred wants to put a stone ceiling on top instead of a wooden one. Idiot.
Do krypty? Zerknijmy, co jest w krypcie. O! Jonathan jest ze mną. Święty Adolfus. Święty. Tu jest szczur.
It's gone. Where did it go? There must be some kind of cavity behind that wall. The foundations and the whole crypt were part of the old cathedral. Who knows what secrets are hidden down here?
Chodźmy, sprawdźmy, co się tu kryje. Tu są jakieś plany i tu jest ściana. Tom nauczył mnie i Alfreda wszystkiego o katedrach. Ściana.
It's gone.
Jest. Ale nie możesz tam przejść. No niestety. Zobaczmy tego świętego.
Philip says he's only resting. If Adolphus ever wakes up, he'll be in for quite a surprise. He's a long way from home. I wonder if I'll ever get to see a faraway place like Cordoba.
A, nic tu już więcej nie ma. Także możemy sobie stąd pójść. Idziemy szukać Aliany. Katedra Kingsbridge.
Jonathan, don't run off.
Don't worry, he's here.
Ah, great. Thank you, Martha.
And no, I don't have time to watch him.
Oh, damn. Oh, no. It's all broken. The sounds of the market.
Shouldn't you be working, Jack?
Maybe I should go before I buy anything.
Watch where you go, will ya? Now it's come to that. Even the monks step on my chickens.
So, how's business? All well?
More and more people keep coming here. Yesterday, there were 24 merchants from Shiring alone.
You exhausted?
Pretty much. But the Priory made a lot of money. Seems the Earl just raised the taxes at his market, so they all came here instead. Now they've all returned to Shiring for the Fleece Fair.
Is the Earl asking lower taxes at the Fleece Fair?
On the contrary, from what the merchants told me, it's even worse. So they all have to trade their wool there, including Aliena and the Prior. But you need a license to do a Fleece Fair, and only Shiring has one.
Ty nie wybierasz się na jarmark wełniany?
Are you not going to the Fleece Fair in Shiring?
No, Philip asked me to supervise the market here.
So now you're working with Philip and Aliena?
I know, it's a lot of work. But we all want the same thing after all.
And what's that?
To keep this place in good shape. This is our home.
Yeah, I guess.
You should be working too.
I'm just taking a break. Did you see Aliena?
Maybe she was heading home. I think she's expecting a visitor.
A visitor?
Do I hear jealousy in your voice?
I don't know what you're talking about. Aliena went home.
Could be. I know she's expecting a visitor.
Do you want to buy some of this fine cloth, Jonathan?
Great idea. I could make you a red robe. Or a blue one.
No.
No, that would be silly now, wouldn't it? What is the colour that monks wear?
Brown and black and grey.
Jak udaje ci się wytrzymać z Alfredem?
How do you get along with Alfred?
He usually only talks to me when he wants me to cook for him.
Why would you keep cooking for him?
He doesn't have a wife. And he's my brother.
I wouldn't ask you to cook for me. Jonathan wouldn't either, and he's your brother too.
Jack, no one's supposed to know.
Don't worry, he's a little monk. He is everyone's brother. Maybe I should get going.
Oh, before I forget, I have a message for you.
Wiadomość od... O! Lisku, muszę z tobą pomówić. Spotkajmy się na polanie w pobliżu rzeki.
I think Ellen wants to talk to you about Papa.
What's there to talk about? Tom doesn't believe I can be a builder.
That's not true. That's what she wants to talk about. Papa knows what you can do. He told her.
Oh, did he?
Yes. He's complicated.
He is. On days like this, you can almost get lost here.
Mapa klasztoru Kingsbridge. Zbadajmy tą mapę. Rzeka. A tu jest dom Aliany. A my jesteśmy na targu, tak? Czyli brama klasztoru, wieś Kingsbridge i dom Aliana. Potem wypadałoby iść nad rzekę. Do Ellen. Dobra.
The Hamleys would be breaking the agreement we had with King Stephen.
All I know is that suddenly the quarry master wants us to pay steep prices for stone. And the verderer of Shoot Forest now insists we pay even more for timber. The verderer and the quarrymaster both claim that they act on orders from the Earl of Shiring. If our workers find out, they'll get nervous. And rightly so.
What are you doing out here, Jack? Did you finish your corbel?
Powiedz Tomowi, że skończyłeś, powiedz mu, że skończysz później. Skończę później.
I'm not done yet, but I'll do it later, all right?
Why do I have the feeling that the corbel won't be finished today? Or tomorrow?
Dając siebie wszystko.
I'm doing my best, all right? If you would let me do more than just the statues.
You need to focus on the task at hand.
I can do much more than stone carving, and you know it.
We can't always get what we want.
Alfred can.
Jack, please. We have much bigger problems to solve right now. The Earl of Shiring has stopped supporting us. If we don't do anything about it, we'll have to send the workers away. We'll have to stop building the cathedral.
I will talk to Percy Hamley. And if he won't see me, I will talk to the king, or this will be the end of Kingsbridge.
Can I help you?
Yes, by doing as you're told. Do your job, and only your job. And leave Alfred alone.
This is a terrible problem.
It is. But I can assure you that we will be safe for the next few weeks. I've planned ahead for a case like this.
Zaraz się dowiemy, o co chodzi z tym spotkaniem. Zaraz tam pójdziemy. Co tu jeszcze jest? Barwne tkaniny. Ufarbowały je Marta i Ellen. Zobaczmy tu.
What's wrong?
Fulling the wool is hard work, isn't it?
Backbreaking. That's why we don't have much cloth to sell. At least they sell well. Why do you ask?
I thought I had an idea. Maybe not.
I must talk to the Earl.
Indeed.
Okej. Tu jest Jonathan. Do młyna. Do klasztoru. Daj mi tą mapę. Nie tą mapę, żebym uruchomił. Wstecz. - 1141. Dokładnie. Tutaj chodź, kolego. Paul i nowicjusz.
Brother Paul.
And that is little Jack. You see, he never paid the bridge toll when he came here. Sometimes you must show clemency and let those in need pass into our town without asking for coin.
I'll remember your words, Brother Paul.
He's teaching the novice about the bridge and the toll. I better not disturb them. Have you seen Aliena?
Yes. I saw her near the mill.
W pobliżu młyna, tak? Nie kłamiesz mnie, kolego? Tu jest, do młyna.
Don't always run off, Jonathan, or I'll get in trouble with...
Aliena!
Jest.
Yes?
Do you mind if we sit here?
Of course not.
Aliena, spójrz w górę.
And how are you two?
Oh, well.
O kurczę. Nie powinieneś pracować?
Shouldn't you be working, Jack Builder?
Us? No, as it happens, my young friend here is a bit disgruntled with his superiors and needed a break.
Oh, is that so? Maybe you'd like to come and work for me, Jonathan.
Well...
Well...
Jonathan!
He's here!
I'm coming! Jack loves you.
I was just about to ask if you think that Jonathan suspects anything.
I swear on this very Bible that I don't know what you're talking about. Cold. Oh, I lost my Bible. Shit.
I'm sorry, but no bad deed goes unpunished.
But we haven't done anything bad. Yet.
You burned down the cathedral.
To było przez przypadek. Chociaż nie.
My lady.
You dangerous feral beast from the woods.
God hates me for that. He has a strange way of showing it. You remembered it?
You sang it the first time when we sat here together.
You were dangling your feet in the brook, lost in thought. Just like today.
Why can't it always be like this, Jack?
I know what you mean.
I hate pretending that I don't love you.
Then don't.
Jack.
I know.
Co my tu mamy? Masz jakieś wieści od Sir Kociogębego? I Aliena znowu pokłóciły się z Tomem? Może to Aliena, co?
Did you fight with Tom again?
Tom always takes Alfred's side.
He is Alfred's father. He worries about him. It was the same with Richard.
If Tom's worried about Alfred, then why is he always telling me off?
Because you are the clever one. He probably worries about Alfred.
Hey, it's not my fault that he's a bit slow in the head.
Exactly. Tom thinks you should know better.
Maybe.
Może tak być, że ten młody nas podkabluje. Nie gniewaj się na Toma. Nadal czytasz Biblię? Nie gniewaj się.
Don't be cross with Tom. I think he wishes Alfred was more capable than he really is. He wants Alfred to be his successor, after all.
Well, perhaps he could be if he only put his mind to it. I mean, even I could do it.
I'm sure you could.
But who would want to build a cathedral anyway? Have you heard from Sir Catface?
The war never ends, and he always needs more money. And I pay him to fight for the man who killed our father.
King Stephen, to get the earldom back from him.
Yes. But you know, I don't even want that. Everything I've built here, what we have, I have all that because I'm not my father's daughter anymore. I'm afraid that if Sir Catface wins back our earldom, I'll lose much more than the money he's wasting now.
Twój ojciec chciał dobrze.
Your father meant well. I'm sure he did.
Did he? He never loved anyone. Not even my mother. It was not my fault we lost the earldom. It's not my responsibility. How could Father make me swear that oath? Were you still reading the Bible?
Philip insists. I better be angry that I lost it.
Oh, don't worry. He'll still keep teaching you. I think he sees something in you.
Oh, maybe I should become a monk. Oh, but you aren't allowed to kiss monks.
I shall love you like a brother, then.
Yeah, that's not funny.
Say, what was that book called you told me about last time we met?
The Amores by Ovid. I've only heard about it from a travelling scholar.
The title sounds promising.
Yeah, but maybe it's not as interesting as we think.
Let's find out.
I'll ask around Kingsbridge and see what I can find.
All right.
Może mają Amores Ovidiusza z czym? W skryptorium. Okej, opowiedz jej o swoich problemach. Przypomnij tutaj tytuł tej książki. Opowiedz o swoich problemach.
You know, back in the forest, my mother made up the rules herself. But they all made sense somehow. Here, everything is... It's complicated.
I know. Rules everywhere. Why is it that Tom can't tell Philip that Jonathan is his son? He's so happy when he's around Jonathan.
Tom's rules. And Philip's, probably. Tom believes he has lost the right to be Jonathan's father, as he gave up on him when he was born. That's what Martha said.
Witam cię, Macior.
And what about us? When will we tell other people about us?
I guess when we're ready to play by their rules.
Or they by ours.
I guess.
Aliena to jak handel wełną, a Jack to jak rzeźbienie w kamieniu.
It's like trading wool.
Is it?
Trading wool is a bit like what my father did. Talking to people, negotiating, trading. It's fun, actually.
Talking to people is fun.
You listen to what they have to say, what they have to offer, what they're looking for. Then you come up with an offer where everyone profits, including you.
I get it. We'll tell people about us when we come up with an offer that suits them and us.
Right. And you should try to remember why Tom and Philip keep nagging you. They want the best for you and for themselves. Which is you.
If you say so.
I know so. I want the same.
One day we'll tell everyone everything about us, Ali. All of them.
Maybe not everything, Jack Builder.
Oh. What's going on?
We better go and find out.
Everyone, calm down.
What happened at the quarry?
Listen. Yes, there was an incident. Our friend, Otto Blackface, was hurt at the quarry.
What happened?
The Earl of Shiring had his men stop us from taking stone from the quarries and timber from the forest.
Why? Why would Percy Hamley do that?
All we know is what his men told us, that the Earl of Shiring will not support the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral anymore.
What are we gonna do now?
I will ride to Shiring myself and I will talk to Percy Hamley.
Oh, that's all good and well. But how are we supposed to continue working without stone and timber? I want to be paid before you run out of money.
I need to feed my family. Calm down.
You heard the Prior. He will talk to the Earl himself.
And I've planned ahead for a day like this. You will be paid soon. And there will be plenty of work for at least another month. For all of you.
I trust Tom.
I say we stay.
And I trust our Prior.
I will prepare everything immediately.
I'll be with you in a moment.
What if the Earl won't listen to Philip?
I need to talk to Philip. See me later at my house, all right?
What about the book we wanted to look for?
Not now. I think I can help here.
I'll find the book.
We will sort this out. And now, back to work. This cathedral won't build itself. And you, Jack, watch Jonathan.
Oh, what again?
Dowiedz się więcej o księdze D.Ali. Dobra. Jonathan, co tu się dzieje? Napisz coś, by dokuczyć Alfredowi. Tu jest ten nieukończony spornik jeszcze. Dobra, chórzysta.
Are you looking for someone?
I'm supposed to bring this bread to our cantor. He's spending the day up there on the roof of the cathedral. But how am I ever going to make it all the way up there?
Ah, afraid of heights, hmm? But do you want me to go?
No. I'll make it. I just need time.
Chciałem być dobry.
Hey, take back what you said before.
What? What did I say?
Oh, come on. You know what you said.
About Aliena? Why would you care if I take her as a wife?
You don't get it, do you?
Why won't you let us work? Don't you know how serious the situation in Kingsbridge is right now? What? What did he write?
Arthur can't read.
Right, Jonathan, but you can. Well done.
Jack! What is wrong with you? What did you do that for?
Jack! This is a church.
Oh, now don't go and tell on me. He started it.
What do you want from me?
I just want you to take back what you said about Aliena.
So what if I would marry her? What's it to you?
Mind your own business.
Look who's talking. Shouldn't you be working?
Well, how can I if you keep distracting me? Hej.
Dobra, tutaj nie ma nic ciekawego. Z tym małem, może stąd pójdzie, co tu mamy? Moja zaufana proca. A właśnie, jakbyśmy z procy pociągnęli w ten gniazdo? Po coś ono tam jest.
Yes! I bet there are more nests around.
Okej, jedno gniazdo zlikwidowane. Robotnicy na rusztowaniu. Idziemy stąd na razie.
I will do everything in my power to make sure you are paid.
I know that you showed us mercy before when we had to flee from Earl's castle. My husband has worked here ever since, and we would like to be close to Our Lady Aliena. but we have no choice.
Oh, Mary.
The same goes for us, Mary. We all owe Philip much.
I trust you, Father, but I risk my neck up there every day. My wife is right. If you can't pay, we'll have to move on.
Kingsbridge is our home. I don't want to leave.
Let me think of something. Maybe there's a way we can pay your workers early, Philip.
But selling the wool at the fleece fair will take at least a couple of days.
I'm sorry, but me and the other workers can't wait that long. Not now that everything is so unsure.
Trust me, Philip. I'll think of something.
Jack! You said you weren't finished with your corbel. When I went by there, looked finished to me. You need to learn to let go and move on. Don't get lost in the details.
It's my corbel.
None of this is ours.
Doing the carvings is the only job you didn't give Alfred to screw up.
We should be thankful of the work we're allowed to do. And in our work, we must be thorough and steadfast.
Thankful for what we are allowed to do. You are the one who wouldn't settle for less than a cathedral. You could have had other work, but no. For months, you remained steadfast, no matter the cost. When are you going to tell Jonathan about what happened in the forest? Ah, shouldn't have said that about Jonathan. Damn it.
Droga na północ. Idź do klasztoru. Do młyna. Foluszniczki. Dopiero, że mi z klasztoru wrócili. Dom alieny. A którędy się szło do nad rzekę? Kurczę, zapomniałem sobie. Jeszcze raz. Mapa klasztoru Kingsbridge. Pokaż mi to. Ja jestem na targu. A tu jest rzeka. Kapitularz, kuchnia, młyn. To jest dobra, to możemy iść w kierunku młyna? Kapitularz, cmentarz. Katedra, krypta. Chodźmy tędy. Młyńskie koło. Możemy tam przejść? Nie możemy.
The water flow turns the wheel. Then there's more wheels, and the millstone. The water flow turns the millstone. So the motion of the water is used and transformed into another motion, the grinding. Shouldn't there be all kinds of motions possible? We use wheels to lift timber and stone up at the construction site. Maybe the right kind of mill could make a sawing motion or a hammering motion. I guess that's a challenge for another day.
Dokładnie. My idziemy teraz nad tą rzekę. Strumień. Ścieżka do mostu. Proszę. Rzeka. Na tym moście spotkałem alienę. Dzisiaj nigdzie się nie wybieram. No i co? No i nie mogę tutaj dojść. Jestem nad rzeką, a nikogo nie ma. Rzeka. Ścieżka do młyna. Wejdź do młyna. Mechanizm młyna.
Do you mind?
Garść mrówek. Pracowite stworzonka.
Oi, my ants!
I just took a few. They aren't all your ants.
Jack, a po co ci te mrówki? Powiedz mi.
When I find more time, I'll try to think of other mills we can build. The water is there, the wheels are there. Why stop at grinding?
No i dobra, w młynie tutaj już nic nie ma. Możemy stąd wyjść. Nad rzeką nikogo nie było.
I don't see the Bible. Even if I could find it, I doubt it would still be legible.
Do młyna, co tu jeszcze do klasztoru? Chodźmy tutaj. Foluszniczki. Dom alieny. Droga na północ. Tutaj chodźmy. Ciężka praca. Aliena dobrze im płaci. Albo do domu idziemy?
Good day, my ladies.
Ha ha, if it isn't handsome Jack. Have you come by to help, eh?
Not really.
Didn't think so. After a day your hands start bleeding. Piss and salt in the water will do that.
Piss?
Only way to get the grease and dirt from the wall. We can use the coin, but there's only so much pain you can take. Sooner or later, Aliena will have to look someplace else for fullers.
I will find a way to help you with your hands.
Well, it's a start. Then maybe you should get back to work as well.
I'm just taking a break, all right?
Foluszniczki alieny mają problemy z dłońmi. Czyli pewnie coś wymyśli. Jakieś urządzenie, żeby im pomogło. Chodźmy teraz do tego domu. Dom alieny. Może tutaj coś ciekawego znajdziemy?
Not yet. I want to find out about the Amores first. Ali will be pretty impressed if I find that book.
Aha. Droga na północ. A może tutaj będą mieli tą książkę? Chodźmy jeszcze tutaj, popytajmy. Paula i nowicjusza.
Better not. One is too old for the book and the other is too young.
No i wyjaśniło się. Możemy wracać. Kamieniarze. Drzwi kuchni. Rynek.
Hello, Cuthbert. I hope you're happy wherever you are.
What do you mean, wherever he is? He's lying right there. I made sure his wait for Judgment Day is comfortable.
Philip thinks we might go to heaven when we die.
No. We lie in wait till Judgment Day. That's why I want someone good to bury me, to make sure I lie well. I hope you will remember your promise that you will bury me.
That was a long time ago. My first night in the Priory. I'll bury you, Brother Arnaldus. Don't worry.
Thank you.
And thank you for looking after Cuthbert.
Cuthbert zmarł w pierwszych tygodniach roku 1141. Zima była niezwykle ciężka. Przed swoją śmiercią Cuthbert skarżył się na problemy z oddychaniem oraz na ból w piersiach. Poprosił Miliusa, by ten znalazł dla niego zioło zwane łzami Maryi. Przyrządzony napar przyniósł ulgę na kilka godzin, lecz w nocy pojawiła się gorączka i problemy z oddychaniem. Milius czuwał przy Cuthbercie i rozmawiał z nim aż do chwili, gdy chory zasnął. Następnego ranka Cuthbert już się nie obudził. Cuthbert zmarł w wieku 68 lat. 58 lat swego życia spędził w Kingsbridge. Wśród braci nie ma nikogo, kto mógłby pamiętać dzień, w którym Cuthbert przybył do klasztoru. Cuthbert nigdy nie rozmawiał o swojej rodzinie. Dla większości mnichów był jak ojciec. Jonathan traktował go jak swojego dziadka, co bardzo radowało Cuthberta w jego ostatnich latach życia. Niech spoczywa w pokoju. Ja tu widzę gniazdo os, którego możemy się pozbyć. Dawaj tą procę i ciach.
I need to do better than that.
Get up! The mortar won't mix itself.
Dawaj jeszcze raz.
I bet there are more nests around.
The mortar won't complain if it has to wait until I'm done with me break.
Everything all right, Jonathan?
Chyba w porządku.
Well, the mortar won't, but I will.
Oh, yes? Did I complain when you disappeared for the better part of the morning?
Skryptorium. Tu poszukamy, tu dowiemy się coś na temat tej księgi.
You drunk bastard! You pushy fat oaf!
Don't be distracted by what is going on outside.
No surprise.
No surprise, Remigius. The two have been quarreling the whole morning. I wonder what their problem is. What are you doing in the scriptorium?
I wanted to have a look at your books.
Is that so? Everyone, listen up. Is the work of a scribe not to copy text and scripture?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And is it not the task of illuminators to illuminate these texts with pictures and colour?
It is, Sir Prior Remigius.
Is Sir Prior Remigius.
Yes, Sir Prior Remigius.
And what do you think is the work of Jack, the apprentice of Tom Builder?
Build?
Working on the construction
He's
site.
carving statues and ornaments,
building
I think.
things?
I'm not exactly sure what it is either. But it is not distracting our scribes and illuminators. I do not know what Prior Philip sees in you, Jack. Now, go back to your work and do not disturb us again.
Ale mogę zapytać chociaż. Czemu wychodzisz? Jack, wracaj.
And you, don't be distracted.
No, Sir
No,
Prior
Sir Prior
Remigius.
That's none of your business. Now get to work.
No i co?
No.
Dom przeora, droga powrotna.
If anyone knows where I can find the Amores, then it's the monks from the scriptorium.
No to byłeś tam i nie zapytałeś. Skłóceni robotnicy.
You must be joking.
Drzwi na krużganek. Kurczę, jeszcze raz tutaj wejdziemy.
I'm not joking.
Remigius won't let me talk to the monks.
And I'm not coming.
Wypadałoby go jakoś wywabić z tego pomieszczenia, żeby mnisi zostali sami.
What's the problem?
I'm taking me well-deserved break.
Well deserved? You deserve a good kicking, you lazy drunk.
Better a drunk than a bearded bastard. Come on then, kick me. Show me what you got.
Please, this is leading nowhere. Think for a moment what other people would do.
What?
Who?
Oh, the prior.
Oh, yes. Prior Philip's not running around drunk now, is he?
No, he's not. And I'm not either. I'm sitting.
And there's my problem right there. Get up and push. Philip would.
No, he wouldn't. A break is like a Sunday. It's a sin to work on a Sunday.
Well, that's true.
It's not a Sunday!
But it's my break.
Tom Builder.
Now, he's a hard worker, isn't he?
True, he's a hard worker, that he is. But also the man knows how to take a break. And he knows when to give others room for a break.
This is not your break.
You've been taking a shit for half a day and used up yours. Now don't you start and ruin mine too.
Oh, wow. Look at them go.
When I take a break, you take one too.
Has your wife been cooking again, eh?
Go! Dare you! Go! Drink yourself to death!
The Earl of Shiring.
Which one?
Earl Bartholomew or the fat one, the new one?
Percy Hamley! You don't know the name of our Earl?
He's not my Earl. I'm from Earl's Castle. Bartholomew was my Earl, and a great man.
But he's dead now, isn't he? Gone. You should know the name of your new Earl.
What? The fat one?
Percy Hamley!
You know what? I refuse to remember that name.
What? Why?
For spite! It wasn't right what he did to my Earl.
You know what? What you're doing isn't right either. I refuse to remember your name as well.
You wouldn't dare.
Already did it.
Król Stefan, Jackson, subprzeor brat Arnaldus. Co, mam ich wszystkich przelecieć po kolei?
Brother Arnaldus.
Good example indeed. That poor man is as good as dead. What's your excuse for lying around in the cemetery?
What's your excuse for having a beard like a bear's arse?
Get back to work!
Never!
And stop yelling!
Never!
The sub-prior.
Oh, don't get me started on Sub-Prior Remigius. He is a hard-working man.
He is. And don't you doubt it. What? That he is a hard-working man? Who?
Sub-Prior Remigius, you fool!
What? How dare they? How dare you? Shouting in the cemetery like heathens! But silence! Do you have any idea how hard the work of a sub-prior is? How much devotion and painful work it takes to teach our novices, our monks? And you dare call me a fool?
We didn't!
Silence, I say! I will think of a way to make you two understand the kind of behavior I expect in this priory.
I think they'll be busy for a while.
I właśnie nam się udało. Możemy tutaj szybko wejść i zagadać tutaj mnichów o tą książkę.
I should ask someone who knows about books instead. I'm looking for a book by Ovid.
Oh, we saw some in Shiring and in Winchester.
There are also a few copies in Salisbury, I believe. Which ones are you looking for?
The Amores?
Have you heard of that? That was one of the copies in Winchester, I think. Did you read it?
Me? I don't remember.
He did.
Just a page or two.
Sounds like the right book, and Winchester's not far. I should tell Ali what I found out.
Kopia Amores znajduje się w Winchesterze.
What is it that you're working on?
I'm copying pages of the book Prior Philip wrote. We finished the original last year.
I didn't know he wrote a book.
Not many know of it. The content is...
He's critical of the church and bishops. After his experience with Bishop Waleran, he studied about what he calls Judicia Cleri.
Judicia Cleri? The judgments of the clergy?
Yes. In the past, there were many cruel tests that were made to discover whether a man was guilty or not. The Lord was to judge them. These ordeals were called Judicium Dei, the judgment of God. Some had to hold burning iron in their bare hands. Others were drowned. Some were burned on the pyre. And if they were innocent, God would save them.
There would be no martyrs if that were true. Even Adolphus would have been saved.
Yes. God works in mysterious ways. The prior wants these horrible ordeals to become a thing of the past, for cruelty only leads to more cruelty.
But I heard of miracles. Saints that survived burnings.
True. However, Prior Philip believes these were not judgments of God, but judgments of the clergy.
Judicia Cleri?
Yes! Stories and fake ordeals to redeem friends and allies of the clergy.
Fake miracles? By the church? Ooh, that sounds like Philip is asking for trouble. Whoever is accused of fakery and heresy will not be likely to respond well to that.
But we believe Philip is right.
This is the second millennium. We must finally learn from past mistakes.
Księga Filipa Sprawiedliwość Kościoła. Zbadaj. Spisana w łacinie Księga Filipa została skopiowana i zilustrowana przez skrybów i iluminatorów w Kingsbridge, po czym trafiła do największych bibliotek Anglii i Normandii. Skierowana jest przede wszystkim do wyższych kręgów kościelnych, ponieważ natura poruszanych w niej kwestii jest niezwykle skomplikowana i delikatna. W swojej pracy Filip odnosi się krytycznie wobec sądów za pomocą prób ognia czy wody. Przez wiele wieków oficjalnym powodem stosowania tych barbarzyńskich praktyk było ustalenie winy lub niewinności poddawanych im ludzi. Według przedstawicieli kleru Bóg ocaliłby niewinną osobę przed śmiercią w męczarniach. Przeor Filip twierdzi w swej księdze, że człowiek, nawet papież, nie może zmuszać Boga do wydawania wyroków. Nie Bóg ma służyć człowiekowi, lecz człowiek Bogu. Filip uważa, że rzekome cuda, do których miało dochodzić w przeszłości podczas tego typu praktyk, są kłamstwem mającym na celu chronienie zhańbionych członków i sojuszników Kościoła. Z drugiej zaś strony wrogowie mogli liczyć jedynie na śmierć lub okaleczenie i hańbę. Filip pisze też, że cierpienia męczenników, którzy oddali swoje życie za wiarę, dowodzą, iż Bóg nie zajmuje się ratowaniem ludzi przed śmiercią w płomieniach czy utonięciem. Przeor wzywa do zaprzestania tego typu sądów za wszelką cenę. No i tu bym się chyba zgodził. Przeor wzywa do zaprzestania tego typu sądów za wszelką cenę. Okej, opowiedz Ali o księdze. No to możemy iść teraz do jej domu. To co tu jest? Księgi.
There are many I've not read. Most of them, actually.
Niestety, ale nie mogę zabrać. Tu też są księgi? Może tutaj?
If only I had more time to read.
No to idziemy stąd. Albo jeszcze tutaj zobaczmy, czy coś tutaj jest do zabrania. Chyba już nic. Okno. No dokładnie, tu już nic nie ma. Dom alieny. Ale... Ach, dobra, za późno. Zapukaj, nie wstydź się. No.
It's about time Stephen kicked those bastards out of Lincoln Castle. About damn time.
The whole of England is strangled by new taxes and torn apart by this senseless quarrelling.
You're right, of course, Lady Aliena. Wise words, like your father's.
It's just Aliena.
No, it is not. Your father was the Earl of Shiring. Now, I will fight for King Stephen to restore his title for the son you will one day bear.
I know I agreed that you'd fight for the king in my name, but must it always be such a costly undertaking?
I want to die while fucking, not because I went to battle carrying a blunt sword.
If you die, it will be because you've drunk yourself to death.
That may very well be, my lady.
Oh, now you broke it, Jonathan.
There's someone at the door. I'll be right back.
Oh. Go play.
Jack.
Hey.
So,
Yes.
what brings you here?
Do you have a visitor?
Are you jealous?
Everything all right there?
Yes, it will just take a minute. Sorry, Sir Catface is waiting. He has to ride back to Shiring soon.
Ah, I see. All right. I just wanted to tell you that I found out about the book.
What book? Oh, Ovid. You were still looking for that.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know. It just feels like there are so many problems right now at the construction site. That reminds me. Could you tell Philip that I've come up with an idea how he can pay the workers?
Oh. How?
buy up all of his wool and sell it on the fleece fair myself. But I need to go to Shiring first and get the money.
All right. I'll tell him. By the way, they have a copy of the Amores in Winchester.
Oh? I think I know someone who might be able to get it. But first we need to make sure Philip gets his money and talks to Percy.
Who?
Percy Hamley, the Earl.
Percy Hamley the cunt, and his wife the bastard. Ah, bastards, all of them.
I think I should be going.
Ah, all right. See you later, Jack?
Of course.
Bastards.
You're gonna have to forget that word really quick, little brother.
Now, let us return to the important matters here.
That was important.
Robert of Gloucester is advancing on Lincoln right now, that bastard. Tomorrow, we will ride from Shiring. And what I need from you, milady, is money for a new sword and a gambeson. I am getting fatter by the day.
Is this leading anywhere, Sir Catface? You've been doing this for months now, and have you ever talked to the king about my title? About Shiring?
Not yet. But he and I have fought side by side. I'm damn sure the king knows my name by now. And your time will come, Lady Aliena. Trust me.
Oh. All right. I will meet you in Shiring, and I'll bring the money.
Jak dla mnie to ten kociogęby jest troszeczkę podejrzany. Porozmawiaj z Filipem. A Filip był, jak dobrze pamiętam, przed klasztorem. Mają problemy z dłońmi, a tutaj top nalega bym ukończył mój spornik. A jeszcze zerknę tylko do tego młyna, żeby zobaczył, czy jest w stanie wymyślić jakieś urządzenie do pomocy tym praczkom.
Maybe one day we could build a mill that will do a fulling motion. Hey, that's not a bad idea. But then the fullers would be out of a job. But they were complaining about their hands. And there is probably other work for them. And Ali and Martha could sell even more cloth and save money on the fulling. I won't do it today, but hell, I have to try to build a fulling mill.
Teraz może być do tego Filipa. A, tu jeszcze jest jedno gniazdo. Ach.
I need to do better than that.
Jeszcze raz, kolego, jeszcze raz. Znowu nie trafiłem? Co jest?
Before him,
proszę.
A single fort remains. I think that was all of them.
Witam, Januszu. Eksterminator. Odblokowane osiągnięcie. Ścieżka do wsi. Dobra, idziemy tego szukać Filipa. Powinien być tutaj, przed klasztorem.
Father Philip. Yes? Aliena says you can pay your workers. She has enough money to buy up all the priory's wool and sell it in Shiring. And that way, you get your money earlier.
Really?
But you have to accompany her to Shiring. She has to fetch the money first.
The sooner the better. I have to talk to Percy Hamley anyway. Thank you, Jack. Now you better get back to work. Tom wanted to talk to you.
Wróć do pracy.
Yeah, if I talk to Tom now, he'll insist I stay at the construction site and work. Am I really done out here?
Pozostań na zewnątrz. A co my tu jeszcze możemy zrobić? Alfred pożałuje. Nie no, to wszystko, no to idziemy.
Yeah, if I talk to Tom now, he'll... Am I really done out here?
Pozostań na... wróć do pracy. Te gry logiczne, znajdźki to będą jutro. Bo dzisiaj już raczej nie zrobię z live'a, bo dzisiaj była akurat premiera Zapomniane Księgi 3, także jutro powinien pojawić się przynajmniej jeden odcinek.
Jack!
What?
Come here, please.
Już idę.
You wanted to finish your Corbel and I let you. But you didn't even try.
I wanted to.
Instead, you pick another fight with Alfred. You mock him in front of others because he can't read. And don't tell me he started it, because everyone else told me you started the fight. Sub-Prior and me just told me you disturbed the monks in the scriptorium.
Philip told me to practice reading.
The Bible, not the kind of book you were looking for. Then you go and waste your time in the cemetery and the market, and chatting to the Fullers.
I wanted to help them.
You should have been working instead. Don't you know how close we are to shutting down the construction? If I'd not planned ahead, it would all be over now. But how am I to plan ahead if I can't rely on you, Jack?
What? Watch out! Whoa.
Whoa.
Are you all right?
Yes.
Up here! Hey, hurry up, quick!
What's going on here?
Your son thinks I dropped the stones.
You were the one who pulled them up, weren't you?
Of course. That is my job.
He was probably angry because he might not get paid.
Alfred, stop it.
What?
Peter, what happened?
I'm not sure, but there was a monk. He was wearing a black robe, and when he saw me looking at him, he ran away. Maybe it was him.
A black robe? Are you saying this was my fault?
No, no. I'm sure I didn't recognize him. He wasn't from here.
No. Peter dropped the stone and doesn't want to admit it.
Kurczę. Widziałem licha, czy nie widziałem?
Never do such a thing.
I don't believe him.
Alfred is wrong. It was an accident. We need to be thankful that nothing happened.
Already talking like a monk.
What?
Jack is right. Let's just leave it at that.
What about the monk?
We don't know that there was a monk.
Accidents happen. We'll check all the ropes to make sure that won't be another one.
List on Francis. Wszystkie od paru lat od ciebie się... Tak, wszystkie gry mamy z tego, ze Steama. Tam wszystkie gry kupiłem. Gry Artifexu są tanie, bo na początku były po 20 zł, 30 nawet kosztowały w dniu premiery. Teraz jest taki wyjątek, Zapomniane Księgi 3, co dzisiaj była premiera, to były w cenie 43 zł. I też po polsku. W sumie to jest z polskiej firmy, która znajduje się w Katowicach. Zobaczmy ten list. List z lutego 1141 roku. Drogi Filipie, minęło wiele czasu od naszej ostatniej rozmowy. Niestety nie mogę napisać zbyt wiele, gdyż jako skryba z hrabiego Roberta przysięgłem zachowanie tajemnicy. Pamiętam dobrze nasze ostatnie spotkanie pierwszego dnia nowego roku, podczas którego rozmawialiśmy o polityce. Upłynęło już kilka lat, a konflikt między hrabiem Robertem i Stefanem wciąż trwa. Teraz rozumiem, dlaczego wybrałeś życie przeora. Zaangażowanie się w politykę zawsze prowadzi do cierpienia. Towarzyszę hrabiemu Robertowi w jego podróży przez Anglię, mającej na celu zebranie sił przeciwko Stefanowi. Wszędzie, gdzie zawitamy, słyszę o wspaniałych dziełach przeora Filipa z Kingsbridge. Wieści o waszym świętym Adolfusie dotarły nawet do Walii i Szkocji. Twój brat Francis.
Excuse me, Philip? Philip?
I'm sorry.
Is everything all right?
I was just thinking about my brother. What is it?
Aliena is ready to go to Shiring with you.
Then I must not keep her waiting.
Kingsbridge. Podążaj drogą do Shiring. No to w drogę.
As we rode, Aliena expressed relief that Percy Hamley held court in Shiring Town during the Fleece Fair, and not in her father's castle. I had not yet confessed to Aliena that I blamed myself for her father's fate. I felt the guilt and shame starting to rise when we came to a large group of peasants looking as desperate as the refugees that had come from Earl's Castle back then.
Porozmawiaj z wieśniakami. Kontynuuj podróż do Shiring.
Philip stopped to talk to the peasants, and so did I. Of course, he couldn't pass by people in need of help. Not even when he was on his way to try and save Kingsbridge from another attack by the Hamleys. Two of the peasants broke into tears and begged for food. Philip was mortified as they grabbed the hem of his robe and pleaded for mercy. They said they were from Wigley. They had illegally erected a mill and hadn't paid taxes to the Earl of Shiring for grinding flour. I bit my lip when they mentioned the title that used to belong to my father. As punishment, the Earl had destroyed their mill. Philip seemed unsure what to say about Percy Hamley's punishment for these peasants. I was less hesitant. I asked why they'd built an illegal mill. The peasants told us that milling taxes had doubled in their village. The peasants shouted and cried that the Earl had also burnt their fields, destroyed their houses, and taken their livestock from them. A few of them had even been killed. Philip told them to go to Kingsbridge for food. As we rode on, he said nothing. Maybe he had begun to lose hope that he would ever solve his problems with the Earl in Shiring.
Kontynuuj podróż.
I had never trusted the Hamleys, but it seemed I had grown careless over the years. They had thus far kept their word to King Stephen, but now I felt I should have known that they would eventually break it. As I was thinking these grim thoughts, we passed by a gallows with two men dangling by their necks. An old woman stood by one of the corpses and snarled at us.
Zatrzymaj się i porozmawiaj ze staruszką. Nie. Jedziemy dalej.
Aliena rode by my side without knowing that I had long been responsible for her family's fate. Ever since I had made the mistake of trusting Waileran by God. I felt like a fly in a cobweb. Every move I made seemed to lead to further calamities. But then I heard Aliena as she sped past me. "Shiring," she exclaimed.
No i proszę, zakończyliśmy rozdział 10. Odrodzenie Kingsbridge. Podjęte decyzje. Jack dał z siebie wszystko, by ukończyć swój spornik. Mimo że Alfred lubi Jacka, młody czeladnik zemścił się na nim. Po śmierci Richarda Sir Kociogęby próbuje odzyskać hrabstwo dla Alieny. Jack odwiedził Cadberta i obiecał bratu Arnaldusowi, że go pochowa. Jack zniszczył 3 gniazda os. Jack wpadł na genialny pomysł młyna do folowania. No i w ten piękny sposób zakończyliśmy rozdział 10. Jeszcze zerkniemy teraz, jak zacznie się kolejny rozdział 11, bo teraz nie mogę sobie tego zapisać. Nie mogę.
This is him.
A face like that never changes. If anyone can get you an audience with the Earl, it's Sheriff Eustace.
I hope Percy Hamley will show more understanding with us than he did with the people of Wigley. Good day, Sheriff. I must talk to the Earl. It's a legal matter of utmost urgency.
Get in line, monk.
Are they all waiting to see him?
What did you expect on court day, monk?
I fear this is going to take a while.
I'll go look for Sir Catface. Seeing that he's going into battle, he needs equipment.
In the meantime, let's hope I can persuade the Earl to rethink this breach of our agreement.
I'll talk to Meg about the sales of the Priory's wool as well. We will find a way to keep the cathedral's construction going, Philip, with or without the stone and timber they took from us.
We must.
Sir Kociokęby prosił o pieniądze, tylko gdzie on się podziewa? Ale tego dowiemy się w następnym odcinku. Teraz pozostaje tylko sobie zapisać stan gry i kończymy ten odcinek w tym miejscu. Zapisz sobie. Okej. Gra zapisana.
Tell